Yeah, what's up? You know what? I don't have any excuses. I'm not here to make excuses. I lost fair and square. Um, the game plan was going just fine. I put in all my work, like I said I did. I was positive. I was sure as heck I was going to win the fight. We were doing just well, just fine, just perfect. I just didn't see the uppercut coming. One of those punches I didn't see. I went down and so I couldn't get the count. I mean, I got up once and just the second one it just caught me again and just it was over. Yeah. hmm Yeah. Um. I mean, what can you do? I've been very blessed, very fortunate to even be on a stage like this. I mean, I was out for a couple of years. Usually, people disappear. Oh, coach, from boxing, people disappear from one fight. I mean, this is technically speaking on paper, it's my sixth defeat. It's supposed to be four or supposed to be five now, but that disqualification went down as a loss. Anyways, it's just one of those things that I don't really react like crazy about it. Like it's work, man. It's work. Um, it's like you guys. Whenever you guys mess up on a report or you guys mess up on an interview, you guys, I'm pretty sure you don't beat yourself up about it. And if you do, you beat yourself up about it for maybe a week, maybe less, maybe a few days, and then you move on. Yeah.
Were you still hurt from the upper
Oh man, I was buzzed. I was buzzed when I stood up. I was like, oh damn, where did that come from? I couldn't get my feet under me, so when he charged and they said box, I'm like still kind of in a daze. I looked at my corner to try to get direction, but I'm the type that when I get dropped and I get up, I want to just fight. And a lot of people just usually hold or clamp, and I'm not one of those. I just go toe to toe. Yep. It'd be nice to do Manny Pacquiao versus Timothy Bradley 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. Marquez Pacquiao 10 times. I mean, I don't see why not. A third one. As soon as possible would be awesome. I mean, I'm already in shape. I mean, I just got to heal now from the stitches I got on my head, coach.
he said it was a continuous suture, so it's one, but it just goes all the way down. So he couldn't give us a number.
Yeah, it's like pretty. It was pretty deep. I don't know. This guy threw something at me. And then next thing you know, he tried to swing at me as well. I mean, at least he didn't hit me. Too slow. Yeah. No, I was trying to stick to the game plan, pretty much just box him, and I was doing great at it. It's just one of those things, I kept coming up short with that left. He figured out the left, and then from there, just timed me just properly and correctly, and then countered. I saw a more dangerous Berto 5 years ago. Today's Berto wasn't the Berto he was 5 years ago, but hey, like I said, he still carries ammo in both fists. So with that said, I mean, he'll take one punch just like it did tonight. It could have been me, it could have been him. And I landed the first left, put him down. He got up, recouped, attacked, boom, and then I attacked. I went down. So it was one of those matches, though. These are the matches that, like I said at the end of the fight, people booing. I understand that. I get it. Cool. But not one fan there sat there and lost their money because the fight sucked. Hey, it's a hell of a fight. He was going to war. I was going to war. And guess what? At the end of the day, it didn't go 12. So It is what it is. Yeah. I fight how I fight. I've always fought that way. I mean, the first fight was actually even more brutal than this one, like 10 times more brutal. But that's just how I fight. I mean, I don't know, defensive, non-defensive. I have a mix of both, and tonight's offensiveness cannot work my way. I take on the world. I don't really make excuses. I don't run from people. I don't ever beat around the bush. I'm just open to fighting anybody. I'm that kind of guy. Why protect the record that isn't has never been protected? I have defeats. I have a draw. I mean, what else can you give me? It's like the saying goes, styles make fights, and he and my style just we clash, man.
Right after the loss, I just told him I was proud of him. I thought up until he got caught with the uppercut, the game plan was working beautiful. Basically, what we were trying to do was keep turning Berto, staying on the outside of that foot, landing a lot of jabs upstairs, downstairs. That was going to set up the straight left hands, and probably in the fourth or fifth round, start working on the body a little bit. So I told him I thought he was doing excellent. He told me he was sad. I told him he was supposed to be sad because we wanted to win this fight. We did everything we needed to do to win this fight, and we were winning the fight. And he got caught, but I didn't want him to beat himself up. Deal with it, move on to the next one.
Man, I'm not gonna. Why retire? Last time I said anything, not even close to that, I got. Oh, Victor retires. He hangs up the gloves. Now I did retire dancing from Dancing with the Stars. That was something else. Other than that, you know what? I'm gonna enjoy this, man. I mean, I'm still young. Thankfully, I'm 29. I turned 29 January 31st, and I mean, I've only had a handful of fights in my prime, so I'm good. And I'm not the type of person. I mean, hey, do I go to war? Yeah. Do I take beatings? I mean, if I can't get up, no. So, hey, it is what it is. I get up and I try to fight, but when my feet are not responding, then hey, I try. It's just the equilibrium's a little off, and never considered myself anything other than that. I mean, the only reason I ever did the whole acting thing was because my limbs were broken. I was healing, so it's like you guys when you guys mess up on something big time on a report, interview, whatever. I don't think you guys really stay on that particular interview. You move on, you move forward, or you go find something else to do for the time being, and then you come back to that. I mean, the whole welterweight division's packed. It's a great weight class. There's some amazing champions there right now. Hey, the list goes on. All the top 10. Why not? Pues a toda la gente ahí que me vino a apoyar, mexicanos, latinos, todos, pues primero, pues ya disculpas, pero no me tengo que despedir por nada. O sea, cosas pasan y me agarraron con un golpe que no miré. Iba ganando la pelea claramente, pero así pasan las cosas y yo aún no se me agüite la gente, por favor, porque voy a regresar más fuerte y para adelante. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. And I hope you guys enjoyed the fight. If you guys watch replays, don't watch the end. It ends kind of bad.
Hey Fight fans, it's Michelle Joy Phelps, and if you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you go ahead and do so by clicking this little icon right here, or else